Hi everyone, this is Matis Ghana again by another video, another session. So we have talked about karma and reincarnation. I'm hoping to get some of your questions, and I can answer to those questions in other sessions. Today we are going to talk about soul. What is soul? We are the soul. We are the soul that takes the body, right? And that's how karma and reincarnation happens. So as a body, we cannot have a reincarnation, or we cannot continue this life, because the body is temporary. After you die, you leave this body, you leave these clothes, right? The body is a clothes for soul. So we talk about the soul that takes the body and comes into this world and create this, lives this role in this life. So when a baby born, the body as a baby is created from another body. So the body of a mother has this ability to create one of its kind. So, and the soul later is connected to that body, and comes to that role, that life, knows the people around it, like the family, the culture, the country, religion. They come the next, and these are all the roles that the soul in a body takes. So all this, if you look at these roles, look at your the country you were born in, or the family you are raised with and you love them very much, the religion you are born into, the family religion, or even the thoughts, even the beliefs, some of them comes from the situation you were born in, like as a body. And everything we do, like since the day you're born, you are trying, you are developing the body. The soul is developing the body to get a grown up. And after you get to an age, you get to learn some knowledge how to live in this world. Every knowledge that you get in a school, or from family, is mostly for the body to be able to live in this world, like to provide for itself, like to protect itself, and how to get a job, how to earn money, to provide food, and to maintain a life for itself. So everything that we do, everything that we provide, is for the body's sake. What about the soul? We are the soul, right? We are eternal. We are, I don't want to say created, because soul is an eternal being. So creation is not the right word, but soul is made of, or has the material of light and sound, right? So it's a material that everything is created from. Soul is created from sound, one of the aspects of Bani, or or light and sound of God, that we call Bani. And it is called differently in different knowledge, different teachings, or different religions. It was called Ek, Shabda, or like the missing word, or Kalam al-Hay, also in other languages or cultures. But we call it Bani. Bani is an ancient word for the light and sound of God, and the teachings we provide for you, we publish as public teachings, or there are some secret teachings that we just we provide it to our members in our foundation. People all around the globe who like to be in the temple of Bani and take these teachings. So these are the light and sound of teachings from its source, and these teachings have been provided to people from time to time in the history by like Bani masters. And later, many of them turned to religions, many of these knowledges, like after Guru Nanak or some other masters, their teachings became a religion, and some of them just stayed as a knowledge or mysticism or a teaching, but got mixed with religious beliefs or this kind of thing. But we are not going to talk about it. We want to talk about the soul and the body. What abilities this body gives us. This body is powerful, has a lot of tools, but without soul has nothing and is nothing. You have seen a corpse, like a dead body. When soul leaves it, right after the soul leaves it, there is nothing you can do to bring it to life. So it's not food that gives the body life. It's not air that gives the body life. It's the soul. It's the soul that provides the energy for that body. It's the soul that is the source of thoughts, emotions, and everything. So soul is the main part of you, and you have body and you have mind. Those are two other sections that we talk about it. And soul is the master and will take body and mind in service in order to live in this lower world. So the soul has needs, the soul has requirements. As an eternal, what is the soul requirement? We always talk about body needs food, body needs clothes, body needs everything, and everything we do is for the body. What we need to do as an eternal being, right? So just imagine yourself as an eternal being. As a soul, you are feeding the egg, the light and sound of God. That gives you energy. That is the energy you get. So you need to you are in this world, and you need to investigate and know the words of God. And this is the world that we live in, is the smallest part. Even in this world, in the earth, there are a lot of wonders. There are a lot of things that people might call it supernatural, people might call it extraordinary, might call it wonderland or wonderful, different things. Even in nature, when you go to nature, you will find a lot of things that cannot be explained, or they are just very wonderful that you cannot believe it happened to they happen to be just there, created on their own. So the first steps for a soul is self-realization. We are here as a soul to learn about ourselves, to understand that everything that is around us is material, and this is not something that is us. This is not something, related to soul. This is just clothes. It's like, you feel your clothes is you, and you keep like taking care of them. You keep like, bowing to your clothes and giving them like good attention, providing everything for them, to take them, to like keep them young, keep them, keep them in a good shape, and this kind of thing. So you are not the clothes, you are not the body, you are the soul, and you need to act like it. Soul has 3 specifications. To live as a soul, you need to live with this specification, right? One of them is wisdom. Soul has the wisdom. Soul, has access to knowledge all around the, everything. Soul knowledge is, is vast, and we need to get to that wisdom, not being connected and not being attached only to material knowledge or mental knowledge or this kind of thing. So the other thing is freedom. Soul is free. Soul has been created free, and the freedom is like given to it as from God. So no one on the material world can take this freedom from you. You have the freedom and you have the responsibility for it. So everything that limits the soul, limits the freedom of the soul, is a kind of obstacle in its path, right? And soul has the love or the power. They have the same meaning. Love or power, it's not the earthly power, it's not the material power, it's the power of soul. So soul has the spiritual power and has the love that is equal to love, the power of love. The love that we talk about is not the feeling, is not the dependence, is not the definition that we understand from love. The eternal love is way higher and way bigger than that. So our role as a soul in this world is to find our path, to find ourselves as a soul and get to this understanding, and this is called self-realization. Thank you so much for being with me. We are going to talk more about this, so just continue listening to videos, sending your questions, and may God be with you. May the blessings be. Bye.